Hey Julian,
Hello there, man. You're so ready. What's this in the
yeah.
back? The
That's
official
Metalheads for our magazine, the logo.
Metal Heads Forever magazine, man. Lovely. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you, Julian. How are you today?
Doing great, man. Just very busy as usual. A lot of things going on, and the record's coming next week, but very, very excited and enjoying a lot to have these chats, man. So how about you? How's
Oh, it
everything
was
over there?
going good, Julian. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking. So,
Lovely, man.
so Julian, your 13th studio album, How to Shroud Yourself with Night, is to be out on August 26th. So, can you tell me a bit about the songwriting and production behind this new album?
Yeah, well, it was an endless battle basically. Why? Because we did created Bleeding the Stars, which was a very powerful and important album for the band. It was the first album and the one that I jumped in. And there was like this door that we were opening to a different to a brand new chapter of the band. So our mission with this one, it was actually kind of gets rid of kind of gets rid of the pressure of the success of the previous one, and kind of be loyal and organic and genuine to what we wanted to do. We wanted to have an evolution. That's one of the most important things that we are kind of taking care right now. And the songwriting, everything that goes with each song, we wanted to create something special, something full of meaning to us, with its own character, with its own flavor. So we were trying to give these different approaches, song by song, and not having like b-sides or fillers in the record. We wanted to have
Yeah,
something solid, something powerful that will connect with us and hopefully with the people outside as well.
amazing. And was this album focused particular any particular theme or concept?
Well, it does have a concept, but it everything came so organic, and I mean, like we need to think about that. During the process of the album, the pandemic hit, and there was war, and there was a lot of different things going on that, of course, changed the perspective of everything and the life itself. So it is a record that it just have a massive evolution between the from the very beginning, since we start writing the songs until the very last point when we had to let go. You're at the studio and you're
Yeah,
working with all of this for so long. There's this point in the one that you need to let go and just give it to the people. So it's been very, very challenging, and it does have has a very dark atmosphere. It's a very dark album, a very dark concept. For me, it's a mixture between dreams. Has a lot to do about dreams for myself, and of course about shutting down yourself completely from the outside world. We are in this lockdown, and we are in this different kind of dimension where we get creative and we get to ourselves and we get to reconsider what life is to us, what does future means, you know, etc. So it's a very mysterious record. It's a very rich record when it comes to conceptual material, but yeah, it's very mysterious, very dark, and very exciting to us.
amazing, amazing. And do you guys have any special plans on August 26th, the day of the release?
Well, actually, me personally, I'm going to be doing a cyber release party on Twitch, and of course, I'm gonna try to be well. What I love to do, which is stay as connected as I can with the people that believes in what I do. So I'm going to try to do my best to be with them during the whole process. It's kind of like taking their hands and saying like, okay, like let me feel what you feel with all of this work that we've been doing for so long. So I'm very excited. Sometimes I've gotten a bunch of reaction videos with each one of the singles, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that I'm gonna get some with the new songs. So I'm gonna do that release party, and we're going to be celebrating as well on the 31st of August, because we are gonna have. I'm flying from Finland to Munich, and we're gonna have a rehearsal to start our headliner tour. And in this rehearsal, the plan, if everything goes as planned, is to stream it, and we're gonna be with each album that we sell on that day and stuff, we're gonna be like signing it there live and stuff. Like we're gonna do, or we're planning to do some sort of dynamic like that. And yeah, we're gonna be celebrating all around with the people. I'm gonna try to do my very very best to spend it with my guys.
Wonderful. And talking about the album, 10 mind blowing songs, beautifully done, great work behind the darkness, the goth, everything come together and made so beautiful. Each and every song has been tremendously done, and I really enjoyed each and every song from this new album. So, as a band, how do you feel about the outcome?
As a band, we're extremely excited. Look, when well, first of all, thank you so much. I'm incredibly happy that you enjoy the record. That's at the end of the days one of the strongest reasons as well why we do all of this, because we do it for ourselves, but as well it's a gift when people is connecting with it. So we are we're in this process of having like a second breath, to the band. When I joined the band, and we put out Bleeding the Stars, and we were trying such a new stuff, and we are having this variety on the record, and we were bringing back some of the old previous elements, and we are having this collision between the modern influences that I have with all of the classic knowledge that this guy has. We are at the very very exciting point. If you look at Oliver, it's a very different person than when I met him. When I met him, he was more afraid about minimal things, minimal changes, and of course, like he was terrified about many things. But after all of these, and after looking at, he's little by little trusting more in what I'm doing, and my ideas and etc. So he's feeling more and more and more comfortable. And we as a band, we are very solid right now. We have played many shows together. We spent a lot of time. We've written songs together, so it's a more solid, a more mature lineup. And we are the most excited that we've ever been. Bleeding the Stars was the most successful tour that the band has ever played. And right now we are looking forward to keep on rising the bar. We are always going for more challenges. Me vocally, and on stage, we want to bring something new, something exciting, something vivid, something full of fire to the people, a new experience. So I can tell you that every single one fucker in the band right now, we just feel so incredibly excited about what it's about to happen.
Amazing, amazing. And you joined the band back in 2018. So, how has the journey been for you with the band?
It's been very interesting. One of the things that many people do not consider is that I actually have been doing this for a long, long, long freaking time. I mean, like I started, let's say, my career when I was like
Mm,
15. I started learning so many things. I put myself on this journey, and I sacrificed already so many things in my life that at the point when I got to the band, I think that I was already feeling very comfortable. Many people were telling me like, "Hey, man, you're not nervous about like being the new singer or being on this big stage or whatever and stuff." But uh, to me, it never really represented like any sort of challenge. It was just like exciting. It was a different project, and the reason that I'm in Lacrima is because I really love the guys, because I'm doing my own thing, and everything is working so good. And let's say that I'm in my own world, and I'm just doing my thing, and what I love, etc. But Lacrimas came to kind of complete this desire of myself to have this band, with the friends you enjoy spending time, etc. Because I tend to be, I'm a very kind of solitary person, and to be spending time with them, traveling and stuff, and I really like that. So it's been a crazy crazy journey. Little by little, as I said previously, we've gotten more comfortable with each other. We trust each other. We're on the stage, and they know what I do on stage. They know who I am on stage and off stage, and we're just feeling very, very comfortable, very tight, and we are so, so happy about how everything is going, and we remain incredibly positive about what we're about to reach. I think that we are at one of those points where there's absolutely nothing that can stop us, because um everything is so genuine, is happening so organically, and we are breaking so many rules by putting out such a songs and such a variety, especially in this genre, and challenging not just ourselves but people and stuff. So I think that there's like a really, really important magical element going on in here. So I do we do believe in that, and that's been so far my journey with the band. Is as long as I stay with these guys, I'm gonna make sure that I leave a very, very good and important mark in the career and the band. So that's about it, and I love it.
Amazing, amazing, Julian. And do you guys have any plans to come up with something special kind of merchandise for the fans this time?
Yes, man. Actually, right now, what we got, we're super, super happy about what we got in the deluxe box. If you would see our WhatsApp chats, they're ridiculous. We're so excited about every single little thing. I remember when Oliver posted, it's like, hey man, we're gonna get sunglasses with a band's name, on it, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have this flask, so that you can have your little shots in there, your alcohol. And we're very, very happy about it. We were checking the box, we opened it together, we have a video that we're going to post soon about us opening it. And we love it. And there's actually something very special, because in one of those deluxe boxes we put like a golden ticket, so to say. We felt like Willy Wonka this time, and we put like a bill from Iceland, from when we shooted a video in Iceland for the previous record. So I wrote some of the lyrics of Curtain in there, and the one who finds that one is gonna win a shirt that I was wearing on stage, and it's signed by the whole band. So we're gonna give that one away as well. And I already saw some designs for the headliner tour that they're gonna be available during our shows. And yeah, it's brand new merch, and it's gonna get interesting. And there's some other stuff that I cannot talk about yet, but yeah, we have some stuff in stock, and we are very excited about it.
Amazing, amazing, Julian. And would you like to share some of the most exciting moments that has happened to you when after you joined Lacrimas?
One of the most exciting some of the most exciting moments, well, of course, there was, for example, this time that we were playing Rock Hearts festival, and we were playing with Children of Bottom back in days. We were playing with the Monomart, with Dragon Force, like a lot of Cradle of Field, a lot of bands. So it's obviously very exciting to come to these shows and look at these massive things going on, and all of these bands, that I used to listen to back in the days. And all of a sudden you are there, right next to them, about to play a show. So all of that is also very exciting. All of those nights of tequila after a show, in the Bleeding the Stars tour or before, like that's always very exciting. I like to party with Dominic very often. I like to party with Ilka very often, with Oliver as well, but he doesn't party anymore so much. So right now I'm trying to stay like as clean as possible, but I mean, I take care of myself. But I love to go with Dominic, for example, to a club or so, because we just have so much fun. So all of that is of course very exciting. One of the things that I enjoy the most is to get to know the people, to get close to people, go crazy on and off stage. I really like all of that. All of that is very exciting. And during the latest shooting of the one of our videos, I built a swimming pool in my kitchen to shoot that. So I'm gonna count that as exciting, because the water was very close to the power outlet. So there was some sort of adrenaline, ridiculous
Yeah.
adrenaline going on in there. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. And so, would you guys plan to go to countries that you have never been before for support of this particular album?
Of course, man. Well, one of the things that we're looking forward the most is to keep on connecting with people who believes in what we do. There's an incredibly beautiful fan base in the U.S., in Latin America as well. I get names like Brazil, Mexico, Peru, pretty much everywhere. We get requested in Poland, in France, and like everywhere. So we are doing our best with the current conditions that we got with the pandemic, etc. Things have changed, and things have gotten a little bit harder when it comes to shows. So we are trying to do our very best, working day and night to get closer to the people, to be able to play shows in other countries. And we are trying to do everything that is in our hands for to go to the US as soon as we can, and keep on connecting with more and more people, showing these new Lacrimas that is breaking boundaries right now with everything that we're doing. And yeah, we all are extremely proud about it, and we remain so positive. We're pretty sure that we're gonna get to do so much more.
Amazing. And Julian, finally, what would be the message that you want to give to the fans around the world?
From the fans around the world, well, first of all, I obviously would like to thank everyone, because there's people who are very patient. For example, right now in the How to Shroud Yourself with Night tour that we're playing in September, in the 1st of September, starting in Cologne. I know from my close following that there's going to be people coming from other countries. There's people literally flying from the US to Germany to come and watch the shows. And there's people coming from Hungary and from the UK and so many other places. So first of all, thank you so much to all of these people who make the effort and have the patience and the understanding and remain open about all of the what we're doing right now with the variety and expanding the sound and evolving and trying to reach other audiences and trying to really for the first time expand the wings of the band like never before. So thank you so much for all of that. I appreciate quite a lot the people who remain so respectful and open about staying true as an artist with what we want to do and know what we're supposed to do. And for, I mean, at the end of the day, it's rock and roll. We need to break the rules. So I'm very grateful with all of these people. I would like to thank a lot to my very personal following, the LMB Army, as I call them, because I could not do this as a full-time job if it wouldn't be because of them. So just thank you so much. There's not a single day that I don't wake up and I'm not incredibly grateful for all these people to decide to give me a shot. So everybody can be sure that we are working day and night to make things happen, and to be as close as every one of you as we can.
Amazing, Julian. And Julian, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this great opportunity to have an amazing interview with you to talk about new album and much more about the band. And thank you so much to you and the entire band for giving us an amazing album again this year. A great album again, as I said earlier, totally mind-blowing works from you guys again. And thank you so much for that. And hope to see you guys on the road real soon.
Thank you so much for having me, man. It was really nice to
Pleasure.
talk to you, and
Pleasure.
I am genuinely very happy that you're enjoying the record. Keep on spinning it and enjoying it. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Julian. Take care and have a great evening
Perfect,
out there.
man.
Bye bye.
Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.